Hello all, welcome to part 45 of TestNG training series. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate the role of parallel is equal to test in TestNG's parallel execution. So let's get started. I have used this parallel is equal to test in the previous session only, but have not explained that in detail. Now in this session, I am going to explain that in detail, guys. So this session is a continuation of the previous session where I clearly explained what is sequential execution, what is parallel execution, and also have used this parallel is equal to test with a thread count attribute and all. Okay. So here I'm going to focus more on parallel is equal to test, how that is going to work. This parallel is equal to test. Okay. Let me expand this again. This parallel is equal to test need to be specified at the suit tag level. Don't specify this parallel is equal to test at the test tag level. Here, if you see this TestNG XML file, TestNG XML file of this project, here we have the three test tags, test tag 1, test tag 2, test tag 3, and they're all under the suit tag. So if you specify this parallel is equal to test at the test tag level, then there is no use. There is no use, guys, okay? There is no use. It will not work, okay? It should be specified at the suit tag level to work, okay? Parallel is equal to test should be specified at the suit tag level to work. And here specify thread count as 2. So what I'll do is I'll go here and first specify parallel is equal to test at the, here we should not be specifying at the test tag level. That's what I'm saying, right? We should not be specifying this at the test tag level. We have to specify at the suit tag level. And along with this, one more attribute we'll provide, that is thread hyphen count is equal to, I'll give 2. Okay. What does it mean? What does it mean, guys? And let me explain. Okay. So here, if you have to understand this, I'll take a hotel example, guys. Okay, I'll take a hotel example. So we have enabled the parallel execution. Here, what are tests actually? Test means this test tags. How many test tags are there? 3 tests. 1, 2, 3. So I'll for a while I will just use a word known as group. Okay, this test group 1, test group 2, test group 3. Why I'm saying group? Test group means it contains a lot of test methods. This particular test groups contains a lot of test methods inside the register class. This particular test group contains a lot of test methods inside the login class. This particular test group contains a lot of test methods inside the search class. Okay, I'm calling them as groups for a while. Okay, 3 groups, 3 test groups are there. But how many vacancies are there to be occupied? How many threads are there? Only 2. I'm enabling these particular test groups, 3 test groups to run parallelly. Test group 1, test group 2, test group 3. But how many test groups can run parallelly? Only 2 test groups. It can be either this test group, sequentially it will go. Anyhow, in the testng.xml file, first it will give preference to register test and login test. So register test will occupy one thread. Okay, one of the test method from the register test group will occupy this one of the thread, and another test from the login test will occupy another thread, right? For example, I can explain this with an example like hotel example, guys. Let's say there is a hotel. Okay, let's say there is a hotel, guys. In this hotel, there are only 2 tables. Only 2 tables are there with some single chair. Okay, only one person can sit and come on each and every table. So 2 people can eat at a time. Now here we have 3 groups. 3 families came to this hotel for having, okay, some lunch or dinner or whatever it is. Okay, so here 3 groups of families came. First group 1 family. Okay, so there are, here group is nothing but the test tag, guys. Okay, group is nothing but what? This particular test. Assume that I am referring the group as a test here. Okay, test group. Assume that this is a test group. And if you consider about register, there are 4 test methods inside the register. I'll say that this family has 4 members. I am comparing the test methods inside this group as members. Okay, 4 members in this family. And another family came, group 2 family, and login group, let's assume, and they have 5 members in their family. And another group also came at the same time to this hotel, group 3, and they have 3 members in their family. They have 3 members in their family. This is what happened. Now, if you see sequentially, As per the TestNG XML file, this group has come first to the hotel, then this group has come, then this group has come to the hotel. Okay, the order in which these three groups have come to the hotel is first group 1 came to the hotel, then group 2 came to the hotel, then group 3 came to the hotel. And what here, two slots are there. Okay, two people can sit and eat. So what happens is, since there are only two tables, what happened is one member from this group 1 will occupy this chair and start eating. Remaining three people will wait for this person to complete. Okay, now from this five members of the second group also one member will go and, okay, these tables are nothing but threads, guys. Two threads. We decided to go with two threads, right? Two threads. But how many groups are there? Parallel is equal to test. Three test groups are there. Okay, so but what about the group 3? They don't have any vacancy, they will be waiting. So what happens is, after the first member from this group 1 is completed, okay, then next member will go and eat, then next member will go and eat, then next member will go and eat sequentially here, but parallelly at the test level. While these members from the group 1 are occupying this table 1 and eating, parallelly the members from group 2, that is five members from group 2, one by one are going and eating at this table. Okay, one after one person from this group is completed, next person. But here parallelly the things are happening. Group 1, a member from group 1, member from group 2 are eating on a separate tables. This is what is parallel is equal to test, guys. Okay, one test method from the test group will be running here, one test method from another test group will be running here. Once all these things are done, when one of the group is completed, then only the members from, okay, group 3 will occupy the table that is available. Okay, so this is what happens, guys. This is parallel execution at the test level, test tag level. Okay, this is not parallel execution at the test methods level, it's the parallel execution at the test tags level. So here test tags will be, this test tags will be methods from the test tags will be executed parallelly, guys. Okay, this particular test tag will be executed parallelly with this particular test tag. After one of the slot is covered here, another test tag, remaining test tag will be executed. Hope you are able to understand how this works. Okay, now run this. You'll see that two threads earlier, only one thread was executed in sequential order, but here two threads will be there, but one thread will be allocated for one group and one thread will be allocated to one group. After one group completes one of the thread, the remaining thread will occupy that, remaining test group will occupy that vacant thread. Okay, finally. So run this, you will see that in action. Run as TestNG suite. You see first, register has occupied 21 thread. Okay, thread having the ID 21. Login has occupied the 22. Only two tables are there. Okay, 21 table, 22 table are there. Now after the first register completed, the same 21 is taken by another test method of this register test. Okay, then login has taken 22, again 22. Okay, after this 22 is completed by this method has taken again 22. The test groups from methods from the test groups are allocating these threads. Okay, register login. Okay, the same numbers 21. Login is working on 22, login tests are running on 22, whereas register tests are running on 21. After login and register completely are completed here, then finally which of the thread becomes free first? You see here, login has become free first. Okay, login thread has become free first. So what happened was, login has become free first. So what happened was, search has chosen any of these two threads, 21 or 22. Anything is free at that time. Search test group has taken that particular table and one from each of them has occupied the table. Okay, one after the another one, they have done the, okay, that is they have occupied the thread. This is how it works, guys. Okay, here parallel execution is at the test tag level. These test tags are running parallelly. That's what you have to understand. What if I make this 3? What if I make this 3? Now the scenario has been different now. Okay, so here the hotel, assume that you will understand with this hotel example better, guys. Okay, so there are three tables are there with only one chair, only one person can sit here. Okay, so one person can eat on this table. Okay, now three families came as usual. Three families came. One family having 4 members, one family having 5 members, family having 3 members. So what if you say parallel is equal to test and thread count is equal to 3, there are 3 test groups. Okay, 3 test groups and 3 threads, 3 tables. So what happens? Every group will occupy one table. This group will occupy one table. This group will occupy one table. This group will occupy one table. That means register 4 members are there. Okay, login 5 members are there. Search 3 members are there. They will be allocated to one of the group. They will be executed parallelly, guys. While one test method from this register group is running on this particular thread, okay, on this particular number thread, okay, another person parallelly from the login group will be running on this thread, and at same time another member from search group will also be running on the search test group will also will be running on this thread. So 3 groups will be running on 3 threads after one by one. Okay, here group wise they are sequential, but test tag level they are parallel. Okay, test tag level they are parallel. So parallel execution is happening at the group level here, test tag level. Okay, that you can see now. Right click run as TestNG suite. Each of the test group will occupy one group. Okay, you see search has occupied 23, register has occupied 21, login has occupied 22 thread. Okay, so login will work on the 22. Next person after login one is completed, login another test method will work on the same 22, whereas search will work on the same 23. Okay, register will work on the same 21 until they are complete. Search is still 23, login is 22. Whatever the table that is allocated for that group, only in the table the group members are eating or kind of thing. Okay, register 22, 22, login is 22. From the beginning, you see login is 22 only. Okay, 22 thread. Search is from the beginning to the end. Search is 23 thread. Wherever 23 is there, such tests are running. Wherever 22 is there, login tests are running till the end. Right. So this is how parallel is equal to test works. Parallel execution of the test. Here, since there are 3 thread count is 3 test groups are running parallelly. Okay, tests from the individual tests from these 3 test groups are running parallelly, guys. Okay, that's how we have to take. So hope guys you understood when I specified 2 what happened, when I specified 3 hotel example also, hope you are able to understand. Okay, each group will occupy each table. Okay, something like that. So with this, hope you are able to understand what exactly is parallel is equal to test and how that is work in TestNG as part of TestNG parallel execution along with the thread count. So that's all for this session. In the next session, I'm going to cover another TestNG topic for you. Till then, see you. Bye bye.